Alright, this is a quick TeamSpeak tutorial, downloading and installing and setting it up. You're going to go to Google, type TeamSpeak 3, and hit enter. It's going to bring up TeamSpeak downloads. Click on TeamSpeak downloads one. It should bring you to the web page there, and it should show you what versions you need for the operating system you're running, which is usually Windows, and it's either going to be 32-bit or 64-bit. Most people now are running 64-bit. But if you're unsure what version, down in the bottom left-hand corner of your computer, you would click on Start. When you click on Start, you right-click on My Computer and click Properties, and it'll show you real quick on your computer what you're running. It'll say System Type 64-bit Operating System, and naturally it's Windows Edition, Windows 7, Home Premium I'm running. But it'll show you what version. So we want to download 64-bit, and we go through all that, submit, I agree, all that. So once you have it downloaded, you want to bring up our website, which is going to look like this, and that's www.the-f-clan.com. And this is the home page. On the right hand side, you're going to see a TeamSpeak status showing you the channels and all that, who's in TeamSpeak, what channel they're in, stuff like that. But at the bottom of that status box, you're going to see Join Server. So you would just left click on Join Server, and it should bring you right into TeamSpeak. Once you're in TeamSpeak, it's going to look something like this. When you click that Join Server, naturally you're going to have to enter the password. The password is going to be Titty Twister, and I'll type it so you know how it's supposed to be typed. All lowercase, all one word, just like that, and that's how it would look. Alright, back to TeamSpeak. Once you're in, it looks like this. Click on Settings, Setup Wizard. You're just going to go through this, do a walkthrough. Your name is going to be left bracket, capital F, right bracket, and then space, and then your username, your in-game Battlefield 3 username. Then you would click Next and go to that. I use Push to Talk because voice activation, what happens is, yeah, you don't have to press anything. It's easier for you, but sometimes other people's volumes will cause your mic to come over on their through your mic, and it causes feedback for everyone. So I recommend everybody uses Push to Talk, and simple. I just use a thumb mouse button on the side of my mouse, and I configure my gameplay buttons around that, and that's easiest for me, and it's easiest for everyone else. That way you have to actually press a button, and there's no feedback when somebody else talks coming through your mic. All right, click Next. You can test your mic if you want in this section. The next one is for mute TeamSpeak on the fly. Say you got something or a conversation going on at your house you don't want somebody to hear, you can just set a button on your keyboard to mute TeamSpeak on the fly. You can select the female or male voice. That's like you'll hear people coming and going in channels or you entering and exiting TeamSpeak. The female voice will tell you you have connected, you've disconnected, a user has entered your channel, and you can select a male or female voice for that. Now enable overlay, that has something to do with an in-game overlay. Say we're playing in Battlefield 3 and right now we don't have an overlay. I'm working on finding a program for us. We'll have to enable that later on if that's the case to make TeamSpeak work with that an overlay program. And basically an overlay program is something that shows you who's in TeamSpeak and who's talking, the name of the person, in your game on the Battlefield screen while you're playing. And so that's what that would be for. But make sure definitely that enable volume control is not checked. And the reason why is because that'll turn down your game volume so you can hear people in TeamSpeak, and it messes with your game volumes. So rather than have the game volumes messed with, don't make sure that's unchecked, and then just click Next. And the reason why is you can right-click on people's names in TeamSpeak and adjust their individual volumes, and they pretty much stay the same once you got them set. And then you can adjust your in-game sound volume, so that way you can still hear people in TeamSpeak in coordination with your game, and you're not having those issues. And you never have to mess with your volumes again. It's always the same. Then you can select whatever options you want from the screen here. Just click Finish. It should open up a tab asking you some sort of survey or something. I just close it out. Once you're done with that, that's it. That's how you set up TeamSpeak. Then you would just register on our website and let us know you want to be a member. You don't have to fill out the recruitment form right now. That's for later on. Maybe if we have 25 to 50 members and it gets harder to keep track of people, we'll have to actually filter people out from joining the clan, because we don't want just anybody on here, any person just joining the clan. But now there's not too many members that we can keep track of who's who, and if you just hang out with us for a short period of time and tell us you want on, you're pretty much on. So that's how the process works right now. But for the most part, that's it. You don't need to do the recruitment button. You would just need to register on our site. And then if you wanted to be a member, I'd list you on the members page, which looks like this. And you would have the red F shield next to your name and be listed on this page of members. You can register on our site and not be a member. There's tons of people registered on our site that are not F-Clan members. The members are actually on this page here. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the tutorial. Thanks.